Imagine a place, a maritime superpower, rich in culture and history. This was Carthage, an ancient city-state located in modern-day Tunisia. Around 814 years before Christ, Phoenician settlers likely founded this city. Carthage, sitting strategically at the crossroads of the Mediterranean, began to grow into a trading powerhouse. The city's position was ideal for trade, connecting the east and the west, and it quickly became a hub for merchants and seafarers. As the city prospered, so did its influence. Its navy was unmatched, its culture was vibrant, and its wealth was envied by nations far and wide. From its humble beginnings as a small Phoenician settlement, Carthage expanded its territories, made allies, and even found itself at odds with other powerful nations. It was a republic that left an indelible mark on history. So how did this small Phoenician settlement evolve into a dominant republic? Let's dive into the chronicles of time. As Carthage thrived, its influence expanded, but not without resistance and conflict. The Carthaginians, eager to spread their reach, ventured across the Mediterranean. They established colonies in strategic locations such as Sicily, Sardinia, and Spain, turning them into bustling centers of commerce and military outposts. Yet, these expansions did not go unchallenged. The Greek city-states, protective of their own territories and trade routes, often clashed with Carthaginian forces. These conflicts, often bloody and protracted, marked the first significant test of Carthage's military prowess. Closer to home, the native populations of North Africa also resisted Carthaginian rule. The Carthaginians found themselves in a precarious position, balancing their ambitions with the complexities of managing a diverse and often hostile collection of subjects. These early experiences of expansion and conflict hardened Carthage, shaping it into a formidable adversary. The thirst for expansion set Carthage on a collision course with another rising power, Rome. The stage was set for one of the most significant conflicts in ancient history, the Punic Wars. Spanning over a century, from 264 BC to 146 BC, the Punic Wars were a series of three separate but interconnected conflicts between two of the most powerful entities of the ancient world, the Carthaginian Republic and the Roman Republic. This was a monumental struggle for supremacy in the Mediterranean, a battle that would shape the course of Western civilization. The First Punic War was largely a naval battle, as Rome and Carthage vied for control of Sicily. Rome, although initially inexperienced in naval warfare, adapted quickly, ultimately emerging victorious after 2 decades of conflict. The Second Punic War is perhaps the most famous, primarily due to one man, the Carthaginian general Hannibal. Known for his tactical genius, Hannibal did the unthinkable. He led a massive army, complete with war elephants, across the treacherous terrain of the Alps to launch a surprise attack on Rome. This audacious move resulted in several significant victories for Carthage, including the Battle of Cannae, one of the deadliest battles in history. However, Rome was resilient. They adopted a strategy of attrition, wearing down the Carthaginians, until they finally defeated Hannibal at the Battle of Zama in 202 BC. The Third Punic War marked the final nail in Carthage's coffin. Unwilling to tolerate any potential threat, Rome laid siege to Carthage. After a grueling 3-year battle, the city was destroyed, its people sold into slavery, and its territory absorbed into the growing Roman Republic. Despite their bravery and resilience, the Carthaginians fell to the Romans, marking the end of the Carthage Republic. The Punic Wars, while they ended in defeat for Carthage, left an indelible mark on history, showcasing the power of strategy, the courage of individuals, and the relentless drive of empires. In 146 BC, Carthage fell. The once mighty maritime republic was reduced to ashes. The final siege was a devastating blow. After a grueling 3-year battle, the Romans managed to breach the city walls. What followed was a brutal and systematic destruction. Streets that were once bustling with life became a haunting picture of desolation. The Romans, in their quest for dominance, left no stone unturned. They leveled the city to the ground, erasing centuries of culture and history. The remaining population, those who had survived the siege, were sold into slavery, marking a bitter end to the glorious Carthaginian civilization. Yet the Romans were not done with Carthage. They eventually rebuilt the city, not as a tribute to its past glory, but as a Roman metropolis. The new Carthage was Roman in character and spirit, a symbol of their victory over the old world. The legacy of Carthage, however, would live on, echoing through the centuries. From its humble beginnings to its tragic end, the history of the Carthage Republic is a tale of ambition, conflict, and resilience. Born from a small Phoenician colony, Carthage blossomed into a formidable maritime power, expanding its reach across the Mediterranean. Its growth, however, was not without friction, leading to a series of conflicts that would become the infamous Punic Wars. Pitted against the might of Rome, Carthage fought valiantly, showcasing their resilience and determination. Yet, despite their efforts, the fall of Carthage was inevitable, marking the end of a remarkable era. But this was not the end of Carthage's story. Its influence echoed through the ages, leaving an indelible mark on history. From its architectural ingenuity to its maritime prowess, Carthage's legacy can still be felt today. The Carthage Republic may be long gone, but its echoes can still be heard in the annals of history, reminding us of a time when they ruled the seas and challenged the might of Rome.